Friday, everyone. Welcome to Weekend Nutrition Habit. I'm Brian Beecraft, registered dietitian. Tonight we have some very terrific recipes for you. I'm going to be preparing two recipes. Before I begin, I just want to remind everyone of some new things. Things going off already. Two things. One, we have a new YouTube channel. You can watch this live on YouTube Friday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. You can also see a whole video library of all of our episodes on that YouTube channel, and it's My Nutrition Habit. Please subscribe to the channel. This program is made possible by viewers like you, and we really appreciate you subscribing and all of your support. Also, I want to draw your attention to mynutritionhabit.com. My website is now up and running, where you can see recipes from this show as well as videos. You can also see information about contacting me for personal nutrition counseling services. So, as we begin, tonight's recipes are going to be two. I'm making a honey peppered coconut shrimp, and then I'm also making some crab deviled eggs. Both summertime recipes, kind of tropical flavored, easy to make, and it's already smelling good and tropical in here, isn't it, guys? Okay, so the first recipe, we're going to take care of the coconut shrimp. I'm just going to take some flour, a cup of flour. My recipes, by the way, are posted on YouTube or on Facebook, right?
Yep.
I'm taking half cup of coconut and also some panko breadcrumbs. The panko breadcrumbs will make this crunchy and give it a lot of texture, as will the coconut. And then I'm going to take a little bit of baking powder, which I have in here. About half a teaspoon of that. And then I'm going to mix that together. So that's all nice and good.
What are we mixing there?
So this is just flour, sweetened coconut, and baking powder and panko breadcrumbs. And then I'm going to take an egg. I'm just going to whisk that really easily. This will bind the coating to the shrimp. And then I have raw, don't get cooked, raw, peeled and deveined shrimp. You can buy this frozen or fresh. I bought this frozen, and it defrosted pretty easily in the refrigerator in the time that I bought it after work today. So you'll just take that, each piece of these, and I'm going to coat it in the egg first, and then just coat it into each of these little shrimp.
So just for the people that just connect right now that it's online, what we do with that? We peel the shrimps and...
Right, so you just, if you buy deveined shrimp with the easy to peel shrimp, you know, these come off, the peels come off very quickly. Just run it under cold water. You want to get deveined because deveining it is a bit of an extra step.
Yeah.
Not really necessary. You just get this good and coated.
And you see my feet. The wonderful things of the live streaming.
All right. So, that's fairly easy to do. And what I'm going to do is show you what comes out of the oven. You put the shrimp on.
What does this look like?
you'll put the shrimp on. I just put this on parchment paper, and I put it in 425 for about 10 minutes, and then you'll flip them over for another 10 minutes more, and then you have a very crunchy, flaky, coconut flavored shrimp.
Smells so good.
Now, that looks good. But you want a little dipping sauce to go with it, right?
Yep.
And this is the fun part. So, we're going to take half cup of honey.
You can see you.
Now I'm going to put that in the saucepan.
Okay.
We're going to take a half cup of pineapple, crushed pineapple. Okay. And we're going to take a half cup of water. I'm going to turn this on high, and then I'm taking a little bit of crushed red pepper, about a teaspoon, to give it some spice. So this is going to be sweet and spicy, and I'm going to give a little bit of black pepper as well. And I'm just going to stir this up.
And the heat is kind of slow or high?
You're going to want to cook this slowly, so probably medium to start for a few minutes until it starts to simmer a little bit, and then you'll cut it back to low.
Okay.
Okay?
That's approximately 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
I would say 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then you'll just you'll want to keep watch on this as it bubbles. And then it's going to thicken. And when it does, you're going to have a dipping sauce that looks like this. Nice and golden brown. It's sweet. It's spicy.
That's good. Well, meanwhile, we'll be cooking there. Let's say hi to Diesel Hammond.
Hi Diesel, how are you?
Yeah, Peter Gorbets.
Hi Peter, how are you?
Juan Saavedra.
Hi Juan.
And the rest of the people that is connecting right now.
Alright, I'm going to try this out. I'm going to try not to choke this time.
Yeah, let's say hi to Alfred that is gently help us with another
Thank
camera.
you so much for Alfred for handling our second feed. Very
No,
much.
he's the second unit.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, well, we need to try it. We need to try it. So you can help us with us.
Good stuff. Okay. So that comes together very easily and very quickly. And now, we're going to make a summertime favorite, deviled eggs. Hopefully most of you know how to hard-boil the eggs. If you want a quick and easy recommendation, take your eggs, place them in the pan by themselves without any water in it, and then fill it with cold water until it just covers the eggs. And then you'll turn it on high and get it to boiling. Once the water starts boiling, you're going to take it off the heat, cover it, and let it set for 10 minutes. And then you'll get hard-boiled eggs. And when you have those hard-boiled eggs, you're going to slice them in half. You're going to take the yolks out of the eggs and leave the halves to themselves. And I'm going to take these egg yolks and mash them with the back of a spoon. Crumbly. And then I'm going to take 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. Combine that.
So what we're doing there, the filling of the eggs, right?
Right, this is the deviled part.
Yeah.
So we get that nice and creamy. I'm going to add a little bit of Dijon mustard.
Hi, Diesel.
And I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice in here. And I'm going to zest part of this lemon as well.
You have more deep flavor when you do that, right?
Exactly. This is going to add a stronger lemon flavor to it. You don't need too much. This will just go right in there. And I'm going to put a little bit of finely chopped parsley. Mix that in there as well. And then give it a little kick. Add a dash or two of Tabasco sauce. Well,
Just a little.
some like it hot. All right. And then you're ready to fill the eggs. You can even get your kids to help with this.
Mommy, mommy, mommy. No, we don't have kids for that reason. Right?
Some of my viewers have been stuck with their kids all summer.
By the way, Vicky, Watson, Kelsey, say hi from Mom and Steve.
Hi, Mom and Steve. Thanks for tuning in, my loyalist supporters.
Jeffrey Razwadowski is watching.
Hey, Jeff, how are you doing? Nice to see you.
Ariel Clintron.
Hi, Ariel. Long time no hear from.
Yeah, Tim Anderson
Hi, Tim. How are you?
and Brian Riley.
Very nice. Thank you all for joining us. Okay, now the fun part. We're going to top this with, this is just lump meat crab that you can get in the seafood section just in a can. It's already picked over for you, so you don't have to go through, making crab claws and all that and picking all the meat out. It's already there for you. And you'll just take a little bit and put it on the eggs. And then, to make it pretty, put a little bit of chives, chopped chives on here, fresh chives.
You can wait.
Now you're going to get to taste it.
I know.
Just a sec. You'll spoil your dinner. Okay. So, then you have a lovely plate.
It's beautiful. Can I take one?
Of course.
Al, you want one?
Oh,
No, I'm good for now, thank you.
My lord. Yeah.
good stuff.
Good stuff.
Easy
Appetizer.
to make, healthy. With the prep work, all in about 30 minutes. Doing each of those. The shrimp on parchment paper. And also, when I when I cooked with the baking powder, I used an aluminum-free baking powder. I want to say something a little bit about aluminum because I get asked questions about it all the time. I treat dialysis patients for my day job. We see unusually high levels of aluminum in people in kidney dialysis. And though there isn't conclusive evidence as to how all that comes about, we do know that metals like aluminum and lead and mercury do not leave your body. Your body can't clear them. And so cooking on aluminum foil at very high temperatures, close to 500 degrees, using baking powder with aluminum in it, using antiperspirant with aluminum,
That sounds like dangerous, right?
it absorbs into your body, and over time it collects, and it can lead to Alzheimer's and other complications for your kidneys over time. So just something to keep in mind. If you're cooking up to 450 degrees, you can use parchment paper for that and use aluminum-free baking powder. So with that, what questions do you have for me? It's time for Ask the Dietitian.
Let me ask to the people here. Jaira Aleman, say hi. Rick Owens is watching.
Hi, Rick.
So just remember the people that you can make the questions online, that you can answer online too. I mean, all this show is live streaming, so all your answers will be all your questions will be answered immediately.
What diet questions do you have for me?
Well, I have just complaints. Marla Fontaine say excellent job.
Thank you.
Sheriff France is watching too.
Hi, Sherry.
And
Indiana.
no questions for now.
I have a question.
Alfred
for
have
you.
a question for you.
Since your nutrition is your expertise,
Yes.
so these are two recipes that, what are some of the good, healthy qualities of these recipes? Protein or
Excellent question.
fat or, yes.
So the eggs, the deviled eggs, are a double shot of protein. Eggs are the most absorbable protein that you can get. In nutrition terms, we call it a reference protein, meaning that 100% of that protein in the egg is used by your body. They are also one of the most inexpensive forms of protein. So I love eggs. I recommend people that, at least that are not vegan, to eat eggs. We are moving away from saying that eggs are bad for you and that they lead to high cholesterol. That's being disproven. And they're easy to cook and easy to keep. The crab adds, of course, a lot of zinc and other minerals in it, which is harder to find. Your body needs zinc to keep your immune system built up. And that's something these days you can really consider during these times when you're trying to keep your health up. It's definitely an immune booster. The parsley will clean your breath. Dennis will be especially pleased with you for eating parsley.
And your spouse.
And your spouse. After that, the shallots, of course, that you can use or not in the mixture will add a mild onion flavor without overpowering it. And so, with the shrimp provides also a lot of zinc. It's a good source of protein.
Low fat.
Low fat. For men, it boosts your testosterone a little bit. So it can make you. It's true what they say. That's why they call it an aphrodisiac seafood, especially shellfish. And the aioli that I made is really the recipe that I found. Actually, just called for honey and sugar, but I substituted it with the crushed pineapple. Reason being, you're getting fruit in there. So you're getting vitamin C in the pineapple, and it gives it a little bit of a chunkier texture, and this can easily be cooked down. So anytime you see something with a sauce that calls for sugar, you can mix it with honey, and you can mix any kind of crushed fruit in there. I could have put apricots in there or peaches, and when you simmer it down, it makes this nice kind of thick sauce. So, with that in mind, that's what we have for today. If there are any more questions, Coco?
No more questions.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We will be here next week at 9 p.m. Eastern with more recipes for you. Thank you so much. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, My Nutrition Habit, and follow us on Facebook at My Nutrition Habit as well. Have a great week.